Hello there, my name is Ramona. I got my blog for quite a while. For those who don't know me, I've been through a car accident 3 years ago in 2019, and whoever is not aware of my videos, I do videos to spread awareness and a bit of light to some of us that they're going through the same age like me and don't know when to turn to when they're looking for answers. My topic for today, I'm going to talk about frenemies and friends in general. I just want to let you know, people, today's subject, I'm going to include a few subjects from my own life and experience. So if you find anything interesting about this video, then subscribe and share or give it a like. Be careful of the people who you befriend with, because there are people in this world that they want to be on demon time, like 24/7 hours a day, 7 days a week, for an entire 31 days a month. If you want to change these people, just walk away, because it's waste of your energy and time trying to change somebody that is been in that type of mode for such a long time. They're never gonna change. Like, I got a problem myself. I have these tendencies of helping people and always constantly saving others. It's a wrong defect. I tell you that for sure. It's a defect. I have to live with it my entire life. I need to stop saving people, because that just drags me in a pitfall that I don't want to go into. No matter how much positivity you try to put in these people, no matter how much of your time you put and effort, and when I say effort, you try to give them the knowledge that you never had when you were their own age. So no matter what you're gonna do, no matter what you're gonna say, these people will never change. No matter what you do with your entire world, you can even build a castle upon them, because it does not matter what you're gonna do for them, because they will not appreciate it. They will not understand unless they go through their own problems in life and hit the head against the wall. Now, me, when I was younger, when I was 22, yeah, when I was 22, I had these tendencies: alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, constant, day in, day out. Day in, day out. Every weekend, I was in the club partying like other teenagers at my age. To be honest to you, with all of that time wasted in those clubs and pubs and everything, and the money you spend over there, the next day you just wake up back to reality in your own sad world, dribbling the same subject over and over again. The same thing day in, day out. I used to be one of them people, like day in, day out. Did that got me very far in life? No. When did I stop all of this? When I reached the age of 27, I said, this is the last time I'm going into a club. And the worst part is about clubs is that even you're a single woman and you just want to have some fun, and just enjoying the music, some idiot might gonna come along and gonna destroy your entire night. Some idiot will come along and destroy your entire night. So I'm like, what is the point? What is the point to spend so much money on a night out to enjoy at least those 40 minutes, half an hour of maybe music like Sean Paul, Eminem, I'm a fan of underground music, and I don't think anyone does disagree with me. So even if you want to enjoy that night, even though you spend all of that money on the drinks, you spend all of that money to just for the entrance of that club and stuff like that, some idiot will come along and destroy your night. I'm pretty much sure that's why most of women usually go in groups, like 5 or 6 of them, and that's how they have a fun night out. Me, I'm not much of a person group. I like to be on my own most of the time. So I usually, you're not gonna see me in these groups of female or stuff like that. I usually like to be on my own because I spare myself of the drama. I don't know what to say. Then it's another tendency that people have these days. We tend to, us Scorpio people, we tend to have like projects of people and help them out and always fix them for some reason. It's not a toxic trait that we have. We try to help others rather than going. Younger people that I see younger than me, and when I see this road that they're heading on, I'm like, what can I do to help them? Do you know what you can do to help them? Just give them a piece of advice and walk away, as far away as you can, because either they listen to that advice that you told them, or either they didn't, or maybe something clicked into them to actually some kind of a brain cell clicked on there. If it didn't clicked, as soon as you befriend this type of people, your entire life gets shifted from under you. Like, I've tried that, and it's as soon as you trust these people and you befriend them, it's like a sliding loophole. It's just your entire life gets fucked in like in a week time. You don't even have time to see left or right, because your entire life gets shifted from under you. That's why all of these people, like, you need to stop saving them. Just let them be. Just walk away and let them be. Just walk away and let them be. That's the best advice I can give you. Okay, I'll tell you about a few friends that I had. Long time ago, before, after, even I was in the hospital, I had this Indian friend, like, he came to the hospital, and instead of understanding what I was going through, it just made my at that point in life, it just made my life go worse. Then after a couple of months after he just vanished, he decided to appear again in my life and apologizing that he couldn't be there for me and all of this story, like, I couldn't be there for you, I do apologize, can I be your friend again? And I'm like, I don't know, should I or should I not? You know, when you have this third instinct that says to you no. Well, what does Ramona do? I always ignore my instincts, as usual. That's what people like me do. We always ignore our instincts constantly. Even if the red flags are there, we constantly ignore them. Let's give people a second chance and all of that process. Okay, I gave him a second chance. Where I ended up with this person? Where I ended up? Every time that we used to have a conversation, doesn't matter on the phone or on the WhatsApp or any type of conversation, he constantly telling me about his problems, but he never even cared about to listen about my own problems. I'm not a type of person that complains about life most of the time. I just keep to myself. That's the way I am, closed in, keep to myself, because only like that you find some peace and quiet. And until one day, on one phone call, asking me what do I do with my life, like where I am in life and all of these questions. And I said, Why are you asking me that? So he knew recently I went to university and stuff like that. Oh, I'm thinking as well to go back to university. At the back of my head in that moment it clicked. So this is the type of people that they don't want you to do better than themselves. They don't want you to be better than themselves, because that's it. That's the end of the world. They always want you to be lower than them. They always love for you to be lower than them. That's the truth. That's the fucking hard truth that people don't want to hear. So I'm like, since when this person has to copy me all the time? So every time I used to do one step up ahead of him, no, instead of saying congratulations, I'm happy for you, you hear the opposite. Oh, I'm thinking to go as well to university, to college, to do a master degree. Now, since when you decided to do a master degree? Why do people always have to copy and follow me? Can you just be original by yourself, without being all of these circle, ground, up and down and left and right? Anyway, that's one story. I used to have a friend long time ago. We started talking to each other since high school. This was a female friend, on top of everything else. Me, I don't usually befriend female friends. I don't usually befriend females, for some reason or another. Maybe people will call me discriminative, this, that. I'm pretty much sure it's all the Scorpio ladies that they agree to me that they like to be left in peace and quiet. We all like that. We love our peace and quiet life. Anyway, I've been friends with this girl for nearly 7 years. Now the problem with this lady, we met in college, and every time I used to see something she was doing wrong, I used to advise her, like, dear, let's just call her L. Dear L, I used to tell her, don't do this way because you'll end up doing this and that. Dear L, don't do this way and this way because you'll end up doing that. On me, I've been advising her for like years to come. Years to come. The only thing that she done for me ever in this life, when I came out of the mental health hospital when I was 21 years old, and I said to her, like, why are you doing all of this to me? Why do you even care? Ramona, trust me, the things that I'm telling you now is gonna be for your own good. And I was like, why is she doing this for me? Especially me. I never cared about her much at that time. I was too young to understand certain things. I was going from 22 to 23 or 20. I was already 24 actually. I don't remember. Timeline in my life is just, I don't remember certain things. She was saying this to me, Ramona, if you do this, is for your own good. Just don't give up college. Don't give up college. Go to the director back into his office to put your application back on into the college. I was at that verge point where I wanted to give up college. I didn't care of the consequences. I didn't care that I've been an entire 2 years in the school. I didn't care about anything. I had to repeat second year of college, and I didn't care. Like, I didn't care because I was just coming out of a mental health hospital. I was so disorientated. I couldn't cope with life. Is all of these emotions that just trigger you back into, like, I didn't even want to live. I wanted to die all the time. Suicidal thoughts and anxiety. I had social anxiety to a level that I couldn't stand no one. If it was not my boyfriend around, I used to stand no one. I used to run in circles. I couldn't stand even going outside. I was so difficult to deal with. I was so difficult to a point that people nearly given up on me. That's how difficult I used to be. I used to give people a hard time. As soon as people try to help you, give you the best they can, buy you things like that make you happy, because obviously people, your ex-boyfriend or partner or whoever it was, even his own mother, tried to get me things like dresses, stuff like that. I didn't care about any of that. I didn't care about any of that. Like, when a Scorpio goes into a depression mood, that's it. The end of the world shifted from under her. She won't care about anything. Flowers, dresses, nothing. Nothing, I can tell you. You can bring the castle down to earth for her, she would not care. She will still treat people the same way. The reason I'm saying all of this, I have these toxic tendencies. Everyone has them. Everyone on this planet has them one way or another, multiplied or unmultiplied. Me going up from that age and being now at 33, I look at them very differently now. At least, even now at this age, I still deal with depression. I still deal with social anxiety. I still deal with negative traits. But you know what? In regards to being 24/7, 7 days a week, 31 days on alcohol and drugs, I choose to do something different. I don't know, I choose to go basketball. I choose to go swimming pool. I choose to go, I don't know, read a book. Anything else but drugs. Anything else besides pills and medication and all of that. It's like a continuous circle. It will never end. You're never gonna get healthy. Nothing. It's just like a continuous circle. You're still believing yourself and lying to yourself. Oh, I'm gonna end this circle. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. It's never gonna end. If you yourself don't take a decision today, tomorrow is gonna be the same. Einstein himself said it. Einstein himself. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, is called insanity. So this is what people do to themselves on a daily basis. Insanity. In pure insanity. And I'm like, when I'm saying this, like, people don't understand that the things they do and the circles they walk into and the people they have along with them is a continuous circle. It will never stop. But people don't get this in their brain. No matter how much waste of time and energy you do for them, they're still ignoring you. Like something like, don't matter what you do, you give them a positive song. You give them the reason why certain things happen, because of certain things. And no matter how much wisdom you give them, and no matter how much open brain you are and drive waves and everything, like, you try your best to make them understand at the level what they diving into, it does not matter. It's like you wake up in a room by yourself, talking to walls and brick walls. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, those people, they're still gonna be in their own world. No matter how much you try or how hard you try. It doesn't matter how much you try and how hard you try to tell them. It doesn't bloody matter. So before you befriend these people again and you start talking to them, just leave them alone in their own space and time, doing their own thing on a daily basis. Hash, cigarettes, alcohol, just let them be. Now, I'm gonna put the reverse thing differently, so people like don't understand me, to understand what the level of capacity where I'm talking about. The money that you spend on those alcohol, drugs, cigarettes on a daily basis, yeah, calculate them by the end of the week. Some people buy a bag of weed. I don't know the size of that bag weed. I'll just show you. Yeah, this is the type of the bag of weed. That's the bag of weed they will buy, so to say, to relax themselves. Okay, fine. Some of them work for that money and some of them don't. People that buy all of these bags of weed and cigarettes and alcohol and to forget about reality and help them with their pain of life, pain of this, pain of that, whatever. There's so many reasons why people smoke weed and alcohol and cigarettes and all of that shit. I'm a smoker as well. I do smoke cigarettes too. I got negative tendencies too. But one thing I used to say to people, I'm entitled to one habit and I'm entitled to one fear in this life. Everyone is entitled to one fear, one anger moment, and we all entitled to one addiction. Some of them might be coffee, some of them might be this, but don't combine all of them three together. Now, some people combine alcohol, weed, cigarettes, and the list can carry on. All of that money calculated by the end of the week. How much money did you spend on alcohol and all of this rubbish? Trust me, by the time it's the end of the week, people will calculate 200, 300, up to 1,000. Calculate them by the end of the week. Because I don't know, some of them who doesn't have such high jobs, they spend less. Obviously, whoever have higher jobs, they spend even more. And even more, because some of them go to prostitutes as well. So I'm not going to keep going into that circle because it's just endless money. No, all of that money calculated by 31 days. All of that money, if you calculate it by 31 days, what they could have done with that money? They could have bought themselves clothes. They could have bought themselves some stuff that they needed, maybe for painting, maybe for, I don't know, some people love music. They could have bought some drum bass, anything. That thing with that money what they spend on these alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs. Think about that money that they spend, calculated by 1 week, calculated by 31 days. What they could have spent it on? I would have spent it on a day at spa. I would have gone and done my hair. So you understand where I'm coming from. All of this money that you spend on drugs, just take the mate. Go for a spa day. I don't know. I would have gone for a reflexology. I would have gone for a massage. Actually, in UK now, they have this in Westfield, in Stratford. They do massage, like 15 minutes massage for £15. Just an example. That's just a broad example out from UK country. So rather than use that money, go for a reflexology, go for acupuncture. I don't know, do something else with that money. Buy yourself a musical instrument. Find a new hobby. I don't know, buy a canvas, start painting. What they could have done with all of that money that they keep chucking away out of the window like it's water. You understand where I'm coming from? I don't think I need to keep emphasizing on it. But what can you do? Like, no matter what you say, what you're gonna do for these people, it's demon time. They wanna be demon time 24/7 day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 31 days in a month. You can't stop them. Like, doesn't matter what you're gonna do or say. It's like your words hit like nuts against the wall. When you chuck a nut into the wall, it's gonna be the same story. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do for them. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter anything. You just waste your energy and time and anything that you got good in yourself. Just waste your energy and time somewhere else, girl or boy, whoever has this kind of friends that have these kind of tendencies, if they can't even find one positive thing about themselves, don't stand around them, because as soon as you befriend them, you become exactly like them. Because it's such a thin line between being normal and going the other way around direction. It's such a thin line. And people don't care. Like, it doesn't matter how much energy you put into them and so much love, it does not matter. It's gonna go out in 30 seconds after you said that. In 30 seconds, they're gonna say something stupid. So I'm like, I'm not gonna bother. Because I understood from the beginning, it's no point to waste my time. So, and then society comes at me and says, why I got trust issues, why I got these issues, why I got social anxiety, why do I have this? Well, because of people like that you society created. I cannot stand around these people because it doesn't matter what I do or say, their life is always going to be on a roller coaster. They're not going to care. And be careful about people like that, because as soon by the time you even befriend them and you become friends, they're gonna become your frenemies. They're gonna use you and abuse you. Like, if you got a pack of chips, oh, can I have one? Can I have this? Can I have that? If I'm pretty much sure as soon as I come outside with something in my hand, by the time you even ended up to go to the other side of the streets with this type of friends, you'll end up with nothing. You want to help somebody, give them some advice. They don't want to hear your advice, then just walk away. That's the best you can do for these people. It doesn't matter. Don't bother giving them money for alcohol and money for cigarettes. They're never going to wake up. They're always going to be there, sitting there, doing the same things for the next 5 years in a row. Or 10. Or I don't know. By that time is the end of their life. They're going to continue on that road forever and ever and ever. I've seen this time in and time out. I've seen this on a daily basis with my own eyes. Don't try to fix them, just let them be. Don't try to fix them. As soon as you try to fix them, you'll end up bad in the process as well. And you're the bad person that people gonna show on the streets with a finger. Just mind your own business, do your own thing, and just let these people alone. Like, stop saving them, because it's not worth your time. All of these local communities and government putting programs for even for kids under 16, 17 that have all of these tendencies and problems in life. The government does things for them in this country. I'm not sure about other countries. And you know what I've seen? They don't even care. Like, they don't even try or care. Now, what else you want me to say about this? When the social worker tried to call you, come and go to your college, go to the college, prepare yourself for the next day, be on time at the college, do your school, do your stuff. No? What did they choose? I'll tell you what they choose. They choose drug, alcohol, and cigarettes. That's what they're gonna choose. No matter how much you fucking speak. No matter how much you try. No matter what you say. No matter what you do. These kids, or any age, between 18, 17, 16 to 25 to 27, 28, 29. All of these people, they still in that brain, the brain is stuck. It's no point for you to bother. Because no matter what you do, you see the government itself trying to help them go back into society, or at least finish college, because you have an entire life to destroy yourself. If you want to, if that's what you wish for, at least do your college first, and then auto-destroy yourself. But until then, try at least to see a different perspective. But they don't. They don't. And this is the harsh reality people don't know about. They don't even try. It's no point the government, the social worker, everyone trying to help you if you don't want to help yourself. It doesn't matter. Friends, family, whoever is around these people, they don't want to be helped. And this is the harsh reality. This is the harsh reality. No matter the social worker, the government, okay, they have toxic families and is negative and all of this on anxiety and depression, fine. The government is not indifferent. But it doesn't matter, yeah, when you see 16-year-olds hanging around 29 and 30-year-old people. What can I say about that? What can I say about that? They want to be mature already, but they themselves don't know what to do. And they don't know what to do and how to do it. You want to be responsible in this life be responsible for yourself. Be responsible for your own health, for your own actions and responsibilities. Try at least. Nobody said you're gonna be perfect. Nobody said you're gonna figure out how to live life tomorrow. I don't know how to figure out life tomorrow. I'm not perfect either. But when you see people don't even try, this is what gets me. People don't even try. And then you're the bad person. And then you're the bad person. I don't know. I think I exhausted this subject. I think I exhausted this subject on top of everything else. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I see these people, like, especially the ones that they say they're homeless, right? Yeah, it breaks my heart to see them in a winter time and stuff like that. But I was walking in a train station I'll tell you when, about 2 weeks ago. I seen this lady, her leg was all bruised up and blood coming out, and I was shocked by what she was doing. I was shocked. So she picked up that leg that was bleeding and all of that. She pull up intentionally. They pull up their, so I think they even wound themselves up intentionally or something. They pull up that the trousers or whatever they have on them. They pull up the trousers and walk like that through the entire train station with the bagging, with the hand bagging like this, making themselves look very pitiful and helpless and stuff like that. By the time they stopped, the train stopped and she wanted to come out, she pulls her trousers back on the wound, don't even care, and walk out the train. In that moment, my face just went, what the hell was that? So I'm like, stop helping all of these people, because they just tricksters and jokers. They don't deserve this. Like, honestly, they don't deserve this help and none of it. Honestly, like, they really take advantage of your feelings and emotions. They really do. And whoever is gonna be on the same page as me, they know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is what I want to say about these friends and stuff like that. Be careful who you befriend with. People don't care.